The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Pottsgrove High School, the PCTV Network proudly presents Pioneer Athletic Conference basketball. It's a backyard brawl here. It's Pottstown and Pottsgrove. Hello, everybody. I'm Al Ganoza, joined by Dave Cobalt. Dave, we haven't even started yet, and already this gym is pumped up. We got a good connection here with the coaches. We got one who just returned and one who actually came across town, so to speak.
Yes, Kenny Ivory is coaching for Pottstown. He is taking over for Scott Palladino. He was Scott's longtime assistant at Pottsgrove and Pottstown, so Kenny's taken over the Pottstown job. Scott came back here to Pottsgrove. He spent the last 3 seasons as Pottstown's coach. So not only do you have the rivalry of Pottstown-Pottsgrove, which is always great, but then you have two coaches who've obviously worked together for a long time, and you know they're going to be competitive against each other.
I'll tell you, anytime you see kids playing nowadays, it's great. And it seems like we have a good crowd in here, too. And I would think with the energy like this, the players have got to appreciate that.
Yeah, it's one of those games where both teams could be 19-3 and playing in the district final. It would have the same energy if they were 3-19. There's just a lot of energy, a lot of emotion. They familiarize themselves with each other. They've known each other for a long time. And they're out to prove, hey, we got more game than you tonight.
All right, well, for your opening tip coming up right after this.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. ADMoyer.com.
Starting at one guard, number 2, a senior, Gage Sibley. Number 5, junior guard, Rasheen Bostic. Another guard, number 11, Isaiah Augusto. Number 55. Elijah Palomore wearing number 15. Dave, who's number 55?
Yeah, it's Amar Graves. It's a number change. He was number 13.
Oh, you did tell me. Thank you.
A late switch here on keeping us on our toes.
Starting for Pottsgrove, one spot, number 1, Manny Allen. He's a senior. J.R. McMenamin, he is also a senior. Wearing number 10, a sophomore. We've heard about him during football season, Gabe Rinda. Another sophomore starting, number 22, Mohammed. And number 24, senior, Marlon Glaze. Scott Palladino returns to coach the Falcons.
Pottstown going a little short-handed tonight without their head coach. Kenny Ivory is not here tonight, a little bit under the weather, so Kenny Dukes is going to take over for him. I know Coach was first year taking over the helm for Coach Palladino, who came back here to Pottsgrove, so Kenny Dukes will be in charge. Freddie Dukes. Kenny Ivory and Freddie Dukes. Freddie Dukes will be the head coach tonight. It was great to see Freddie catch up with him a little bit before the game.
Dave, once again, Amar Graves. That's number 55,
Yes.
correct? Okay. So the Falcons wearing the white, and the Trojans wearing the blue. Officials will be Dave Verminski, our buddy Scott Reed, and Mike Hankey. Three-man crew. And a good crew it is, Dave.
Veteran crew, really outstanding job, and a great crew to have on board here for this heated rivalry game.
Yeah, good crowd on hand. Pottstown controls the tap. And out top will be number 2, Gage Sibley. Out of the wing, Bostic.
Pottsgrove looks like they're going to open up in a little zone. They played a lot of man-to-man Tuesday against Perk Valley, so a little switching things for Coach Palladino.
Sibley on the drive, tries to dump it off. Foul is called, reach-in foul. Looks like it'll be non-shooting because he was not trying to put the ball up.
That was a little hurtful to Pottsgrove Tuesday night as they got in some foul trouble, and PV got in the double bonus early in the second half and put away the game from the foul line a little bit. Maybe a reason why he went to the zone.
Put up strong, no good. And here comes Pottsgrove the other way. Number 1 is Maury Allen. Pottstown looks like they're coming out man-to-man.
Yep.
Drive inside, blocking foul as J.R. McMenamin tried to take it to the hole. The foul called by Scott Reed, baseline.
That might be another point of emphasis for Coach Palladino. He felt like they really had to play 4 quarters, wanted to get off to a great start tonight and try to take the ball to the basket a little bit more. A lot of outside shooting, didn't get to the free throw line much on Tuesday.
Rinda with a nice drive, pulls up for a back iron shot. And Pottstown is going to get called for the walk on the loose ball as Palomore couldn't quite control it. 7:05 left to play first period. We have no score. 24, Marlon Glaze. Maury Allen in traffic, up with the left hand and banks it home.
Manny Allen picking up where he left off with his quick to the basket game. Had the team high 19 points. They need a big night from him tonight against the Trojans.
Pottstown again turns it over down low, and Pottsgrove the other way with Rinda out top. Look for a little give and go, was not quite there. Good D by Pottstown. Glaze, little 16-footer, makes it 4-0.
Marlon Glaze in the books. Pottsgrove staying with that zone. I'm assuming Coach Palladino would like to stay out of foul trouble and see what force the Trojans maybe to beat them from beyond.
They've gotten the ball inside, just no success when they've gotten it there. There's a long one on the way by Bostic, and it's one and done. Here comes Pottsgrove looking to add to their lead.
Bostic, Pottstown's best all-around athlete. You remember him from Pack football, outstanding athlete, somebody Coach Palladino is very concerned about.
Maury Allen looks pretty quick inside. Not the biggest dude.
Him and Sibley's a great matchup. Sibley, the leading scorer, and their go-to guy from Pottstown. So those two guys will be getting after it tonight.
Long one on the way off by Augusto, and again, Pottsgrove controls the defensive boards. Rinda wanted it. Rinda takes it and nails it. And it's suddenly 7-0, Pottsgrove.
Great clean look for the Falcons. They didn't have too many of them on Tuesday night, so plenty of time for the 3-ball for Rinda.
Good ball movement by the Trojans. Sibley in traffic. He's going to get bailed out with a foul call. Non-shooting foul.
Great thing about having this veteran crew here on the game tonight, Al, is they're a consistent group. You've seen many of these guys in Pac-10 Final Fours and Pac-10 championship games. All 3 veteran good officials, and they will they will give the kids a fair, consistent call tonight.
Pottstown yet to score. There's a wide open three-pointer on the way. That is no good. Back iron by Augusto. At the other end, Glaze with his second bucket. It's 9-0. Timeout, Pottstown.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
And welcome back, everybody. Al Gnoza, Dave Caldwell, Gus Tellis here at courtside, Pottsgrove High School.
You know, Al, the Falcons are off to a great start here, and all the things that Coach Palladino shared with us, felt that they had to get off to a good start. They had to handle Pottstown's pressure, talk defensively, keep them out of the paint. Another reason why they may be playing some zone tonight. They've been patient offensively, and they've been rebounding. So on point so far for the Falcons. Time for the Trojans to respond.
Sibley all the way in with a little scooper, no good. Follow-up, no good. At least they got a second chance this time. They'll get a third chance, and finally they're on the board. That was Augusto. Trojans benefiting from 2 offensive rebounds.
And that's what you got to do when the ball's not going in the basket. You've got to attack the rim. You've got to give yourself second and third opportunities. A great response to the Freddie Dukes timeout.
Allen, Rinda spins, finds himself open, and cans the short jumper.
Rinda with 5 here in the first quarter, heating up and feeling good.
Whistle, looks like a turnover. Pottstown will go to its bench. Jabril Washington will check in.
Coach Ivory shared with me today that Washington is kind of the emotional leader, so I think Coach Dukes is looking at it as, hey, we need some emotion, we need to get going. Let's give Washington a shot, get him in there and get things going for us.
Nice try by Maury Allen trying to save it back to J.R. McMenamin, but couldn't quite do it. So Pottstown retains possession. Sibley thought about it. Sibley with a nice little drive, scoops it up, not close. Another offensive rebound for the Trojans, and another miss. Bostic couldn't quite follow on the cleanup. Boy, Rinda wants the ball.
That's a little bit of the negative of the zone, is sometimes it's hard for checkout responsibilities. Can Pottstown take advantage of that?
Good point. Looks like we got our first shooting foul of the game. J.R. McMenamin. McMenamin, nice stroke for the lefty.
McMenamin with
a game.
A high of 14 against Sun Valley this year. Good shooter.
Now Pottstown looking to run. Sibley down the middle, puts it up and in. And Sibley with his first bucket makes 11 or 12-4.
Yeah, that's a big key for the Trojans. Sibley needs to get going. They need to find him ways to get to the basket and get some points. He's their offensive cog, Sibley, their leading scorer.
Pace has picked up a little bit, like Pottstown wanted to do a little three-quarter court pressure. Sibley going against Allen. Pottsgrove staying in that zone. Here comes Allen. Oh, up with the left hand. Can't get it. Rinda is fouled, and he will go to the line for two.
Great hands by Allen and a great effort by Rinda, not giving up on the play. Follows up the teammate. Gets a chance to go to the strike.
Rinda with almost half his team's points. Now over half. It is a 14-4 Falcons lead.
Great start for Falcon Nation. Coach Palladino's got to be happy, but again, his number one key was they got to play 4 quarters. Felt they didn't do that against PV. They need to do that tonight.
Loose ball out of bounds. Will stay on that side with Pottstown triggering the inbound right in front of Coach Palladino. Can't sleep with Allen around you.
Absolutely not.
Nice passing by the Trojans. Open baseline three-pointer is way off. And it'll be Pottsgrove ball.
Really impressed with the move with the Pottsgrove shifting to zone, keeping people out of foul trouble, keeping people out of the paint, and forcing Pottstown from beyond, and they've been ice cold so far.
It's like Pottstown going a little 2-3. Are they or not? Or not?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. And results in at least one turnover there. Way ahead, Bostic behind the defense for the bucket.
Nice play by the Trojans. Quick steal, and then the throw ahead to Bostic, sprinting down the middle of the court.
Trojans nice passing as well. Rinda, a little pull-up. And Rinda with a high touch has 9 points.
We mentioned how Rinda's first high school varsity start got 22 in their opener against Daniel Boone.
Looked very confident. You don't see many sophomores clapping for the ball. That's a sign of confidence.
Well, the way he shoots it, he should be clapping for it.
Sibley, nice pass inside and the bucket to Palomore.
That's what Pottstown needs. They need to continue with that transition game, get some things going at the defensive end, and get out and run.
J.R. McMenamin cranks it from the baseline, a three-pointer.
Plenty of time to lock and load. And when you have that time and you have Pottstown snipers from beyond, they'll convert.
Loose ball. Looks like it's going to be, Pottsgrove ball. Good call. With 8.6 seconds left.
See if Manny Allen decides to take it to the house.
Dishes back. Long range three-pointer is good by Jeremy Thompson. And what a quarter for Pottsgrove. We played through one. It is 22-8, the Falcons.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Negotiating and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of a case are one of the most important aspects of family law.
The team approach gives you a competitive advantage, and there's a lot at stake, so you need an experienced family lawyer.
I'm here to lay out all your options so that you can make the most informed choice. I feel really great when a client says to me, I couldn't have done it without you.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
This is the Mustang 16.
I am a Montco Mustang.
All right, ready to start the second quarter.
Couldn't draw that one up any better that first quarter for Pottsgrove. 3 big 3 balls did a lot of damage. And Pottstown's going to struggle to score a little bit this year, Al. They lost their leading scorers. You know, Pottstown is really young in terms of varsity experience. They only returned 3 players who saw varsity floor time last year. So that's good. They're going to have some growing pains this year. And they just got to hang in there and keep working hard and playing together.
Pottsgrove ball. Dave, just down the road looking, we have a number 24 getting ready to check in for Pottstown. I don't have his number. Just a heads up. That was Thompson. Thompson hit that 3-pointer to close out the quarter. Mohammed got it inside and got held. Looks like a non-shooting foul. Is there a technical foul?
Yep.
I don't get it.
I think that might have been on one of the players because you're not talking to the coach at all. So
Rinda adds to his total.
That's a good guy to send to the foul line when you get some freebies.
As smooth as silk there. Second time he has headed to the line and drilled both. Now has 11. And the lead is ballooned to 16.
Maybe a little early game frustration. Got to keep your focus. Got to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Mohammed. That was Glaze trying to kick it to Mohammed. A turnover. Here comes Pottstown. Cross-court pass. Bostic. Sibley measured it. Little Euro step, little floater, and score.
Yep, they need to get number 2 going, and that's a good sign for the Trojans when Sibley's off to the races.
Dave, I was saying this is one of the few games I've seen where both teams have cheerleaders, and it makes for more energy.
Absolutely. Got a nice turnout here from Pottstown, Pottsgrove community. And boy, I was telling Gus, I remember one of my first PCTV games.
Wow, nice
being
pass.
over in the old gym.
That old gym was loud.
Old gym, Pottstown, Pottsgrove. I was doing a game up in the Crow's Nest up there. I think it was Dick Geiger or you, and man, couldn't hear yourself think the whole night.
Oh yeah.
And it was packed, and it was great atmosphere.
Sibley with another strong take to the hoop, has 6. And it cuts the lead. Well, the lead is still 14. Here comes Allen trying to get the handle on it. A little helter-skelter now, and Pottstown comes away with a turnover. Bostic, a little crossover.
Pottstown with a little full-court trapping press. Gets a turnover. Now can they convert?
Sibley likes to drive. Nice feed by Sibley inside to the cutter. Rinda with another bucket.
And that's a response there to the Pottstown press. Great passing, attacking over top, and Rinda with the finish.
Here comes Pottsgrove again. Nice pass. Mohammed. Oh, nice ball movement. Allen misses. Mohammed, very unselfish. Mohammed tried to find Glaze. Pottsgrove comes out with it.
It's amazing the stuff coaches tell you before the game. Kenny Ivory this afternoon, I found out he wasn't going to be here. Sent me an email and said he was really concerned about Mohammed and Glaze. They had to match their energy and intensity inside with their bigs.
There's Thompson with another long one. Oh, nice save inside by Glaze to Mohammed.
Yep, just as we were talking about him, just what Coach Ivory was mentioning, you see it come to fruition. The Pottsgrove insiders working hard, keeping things moving and keeping the ball alive.
Teams go heavily to the bench. We got Graves coming back in. We got Cisco in for the first time for Pottsgrove. And we have Schmidt in for the first time for Pottsgrove. 0 for 2 on the free throws. Here comes Pottstown the other way. Sibley double team. Tries to kick it back out, but it's going to be a backcourt violation. And it will be Pottsgrove ball. Another turnover for the Trojans. And timeout by Pottstown. 4:38 left to play, Dave. I can't see with the beam in the way. What's Pottsgrove have up there? Is that 28? 26?
Yes.
28? 28-14. Falcons on top.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members.
4:38 left to play in the second period. Pottsgrove basketball, they have doubled Pottstown score, 28-14. And that's a turnover. Just checking into the game is Elliot Moore. Elliot Moore with the steal.
Coach Duke's looking for some combinations that might get things going, and that's a good look right there with Augusto.
Another nice feed by Sibley. Cisco has it stolen. Well, that was a good steal. And all the way in is Sibley, who has caught fire. He has 8 points and has cut the lead to 10.
Boy, Ty Elliott Moore has come in and gotten 2 things going for the Trojans, 2 quick scores.
Mohammed in traffic, double team, finds Allen. Allen with a floater. It's going to stay Pottsgrove ball.
Freddie Duke's down here taking full advantage of the coaching box.
Schmidt brings it out top. Over to McMiddleman, brings it out top again. Allen, Thompson. I was going to say Thompson got away with a little shuffle, but he did not. Especially not in front of the other team's coach.
Another turnover, a chance for the Trojans to get it down to single digits here That'd be a good little mini goal for them. If they come into halftime and it'd be down to single digits, maybe they can cut it to 6, 7, 8 points.
Whoa, doggy. There's a three-pointer from your guy, Elliott Moore.
Elliott Moore has been money since he has come in. Quick 7-0 run for the Trojans. They were doubled up at 28-14.
Inside to Cisco, no good. A rebound way up high. There's number 24. Who goes inside and scores. I don't have a 24, Dave. Do you know who that is? No. I'm going to go with closest number, Javon Hector. Wow, it's a 5-point game. 2:52 left to play in the first half. Pottstown is on a roll. I think we have a 7-0 run. And the Falcons lead by 5.
Number 24, Jaleel Jackson.
Jaleel, thank you. Jaleel Jackson. Little pull-up back iron by McMenamin. Mohammed can't get the rebound. Here comes Pottstown again with a chance to cut the lead. Jaleel in trouble. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way, no good. That would have sent the Pottstown side scrambling for some cheering out there. Rinda's been quiet for a little bit.
I'll tell you one thing the Trojans have really done a great job with. They've really done a great job with Manny Allen. When he gets the ball, you look at the blue shirts are really focused on him. They have really shut him down and quieted him down here in the second quarter. And what a great timeout by Freddie Dukes as they've gone 9-0. He's inserted Jaleel Jackson and Ty Elliott Moore into the lineup, and they have been tremendous sparks off the bench for the Trojans.
They did that double team on the wing, but they got a little too aggressive. Fouled Rinda, who was 4 for 4 from the line with 15 points, shooting 1 and 1. And boy, he has a nice looking free throw stroke.
Yeah, and that's team foul number 8, so Pottsgrove is in the bonus, and Pottstown needs to be smart and not give Pottsgrove free opportunities, especially someone lethal from the line like Rinda.
Man, 6 for 6, he has 17. And Pottsgrove needed that bucket, breaks a 9-0 run, 7-0
yes.
run? Wait, I'll tell you, Gage Sibley has just come to life. He has helped his team by scoring and by passing.
I don't know what Coach Duke said at that timeout, but boy, whatever he said, he needs to bottle that for the future. It's been impressive.
Mohammed with a little jumper. Glaze came flying in from the back, but couldn't control. It's going to be Pottstown ball.
A lot of enthusiasm to our left from Trojan Nation over here behind the benches. Their team has fought back, got it to 5, and a chance to cut it even more.
Clock at 1:22. Sibley from low. Oh my! You got to be kidding me.
Thursday banking hours for Gabe Sibley.
What a comeback by the Trojans, and they are energized by that comeback. And a jump ball. Wow, Pottsgrove flustered by the surge of Pottsgrove energy.
Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. You can see Pottstown has turned up the intensity level a couple notches, and Pottsgrove got Pottsgrove back on their heels.
Yeah. I think they led by as much as 16. Oh, good defense there. Sibley pulls up. They're going to call a walk.
Good call. Good call. He shuffled the puppies there. I think he was trying to figure out whether he could stay behind the line or not. And that confused him a little bit and got him out of rhythm.
Trojans maybe trying a little half-court trap here. There's Rinda, has been hot. One and done. Here comes Pottstown. Elliott clears the rebound. I'm sorry, Jackson. 11 is Augusto. Sibley has 13 points. He leads the Trojans.
They're going to hold for one, Al.
They could go into halftime with a lead, believe it or not. Three-pointer on the way. Dribbles out by Elliott Moore. However, Sibley can't get it down. Tip at the buzzer. It's good. Oh, my. And we are tied at the half. Wow.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow.
Learn.
Succeed.
I am Pottstown Mustang.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw.
All right, Dave, a couple of high scores there for both teams.
Sibley leads the way for the Trojans with 15, and Gabe Rinda leads all scores for the with 17. What a comeback in quarter number 2. Be interesting to see how the teams respond to the coaches' adjustments and speeches at halftime.
Now, I could be wrong. This is completely unofficial, but I swear that at least all but 2 of Sibley's points came in that second quarter.
Yeah, very, very, very big key for the Trojans. Their leading offensive score, and when he goes, as he goes, the Trojans go, and that was certainly evident there in quarter number 2.
Well, apparently Coach Palladino told his team to be patient and work the ball around, and they certainly have.
Yep, being a little bit more patient against Pottstown zone, but we just saw Pottstown in that second quarter just up the ante with the intensity level and second and third shot opportunities and cashing in, and man, things just took off in a positive fashion for the Trojans.
Oh, boy. Good way to start the half. J.R. McMenamin drills a 3. That's his second 3 of the game.
And that was some good patience by the Grove as they took their time, and McMenamin got a nice wide open look. Again, when you give their good shooters time to lock and load, they can be very dangerous.
Jackson tried to get it inside to the big guy and stolen by McMenamin. Here comes Pottsgrove. Glaze finds Rinda. Oh, almost stolen. Good recovery there by Allen. But here comes Pottstown, 2-on-1, taken all the way in by Sibley, but it rims out. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Elliott Moore. I think Elliott Moore keyed that second quarter run. When he came in, the energy came in.
Yep, he started the energy, and Jackson brought some more, and boy, Sibley, so impressive there on that layup, even though it rimmed out for him. The athleticism.
Yeah, he went up top. 3-point lead for Pottsgrove. Another steal by the Trojans. They have another 2-on-1. Glaze came in from out of nowhere.
Technical foul.
What was the T for? Did he say something? I missed it. So Elliott Moore to shoot the technicals. That's our second tee of the night.
I got to give Ty credit, man. He looked over at the coach and says, I'll shoot it. And honestly, why he wanted to shoot it. Way to go, Ty.
He put his free-throating where his mouth was.
You know, the Trojans have really done a great job with Manny Allen of taking away his to-the-basket game and turned him into a passer. And they've really done a great job with reading his eyes and getting some deflections and steals and going the other way.
Pottsgrove looks like they're still rocking the zone. Nice drive inside by Sibley on another penetration. And Pottstown has a 1-point lead. And a jump ball. Pottstown's defense giving Pottsgrove fits.
Again, that timeout in the middle of the second quarter, Pottsgrove had them doubled up 28-14. Coach Dukes takes the timeout, inserts Ty Elliott Moore and then Jackson into the game. And what a great run for the Trojans as they've gone 20-5 since that timeout.
Wow, double teamed. And Graves is tied up. Ball goes over to Pottsgrove.
Good job by the Pottsgrove interior as they double-teamed Graves and forced a TO, forced a turnover.
Elijah Palomore checks back into the ball game for Pottstown. Rinda, nice little pass to Thompson. Trojans doing a lot of double teaming. Rinda on the floor.
There's Elliott Moore with getting his hands on it, forcing a jump ball.
Dave, when you were coach and you could sense your team was being out intensified on defense, and say, what would you tell them?
Well, a lot of times you needed to call a timeout. You need to challenge them and say, hey, you know, these guys in the other team have the volume going 10 and we're on 7 or 8 right now. We got to turn and we got to match their energy. And it's time for the players to respond.
Oh, nice play by Mohammed. Nice save. Glaze all the way down the lane. Can't score. McMenamin is fouled. One thing about energy from a team that's defeating it, when you get a couple of buckets against them, it has a way of draining that energy a little bit.
Yeah, no question about it, too. But it starts with, and I give Pottstown credit, it started with them getting second and third shot opportunities because they were ice cold.
Oh, they were, yeah.
Ice cold, and they got some hustle plays. And hustle plays are generally a great thing for any team. Coaches love it, the fans love it, the guys on the bench, they recognize great effort. And when you get that great effort, that's inspirational and motivational to everyone in the same color jersey.
It is a 1-point Pottstown lead. They have the ball. 4:30 left to play, third period. Nice little 15-foot pull-up there in the bucket. By Augusto, he has 6. It's a 3-point Trojan lead. Out of bounds will stay Pottsgrove ball. Jeremy Thompson drove baseline, lost the handle on it.
Pottsgrove needs to recapture some of their enthusiasm and intensity they had in quarter number 1. Coach Palladino talked about them playing 4 quarters. Well, the second quarter wasn't theirs, but they need to play quarter 3 and 4 if they want to get a dub.
Good hustle there by Thompson. No foul call. Ooh. Apparently,
it's close.
Some of the locals thinking the Pottstown was out of bounds.
Scotty Reed was right there on it, so
he wouldn't miss it.
Nope.
Wow, they bailed him out. Sibley, even though he's going against the zone, Sibley insists on driving, and they're letting him get in there.
Yeah, now Next adjustment Sibley needs to make is now that the white shirts are on him now. There was 4 jerseys when he took that drive. He's got to be more of a penetrator and kick. Make the Trojans, or make the Falcons pay for keying on him and opening things up for his teammates. Hopefully they can knock down some perimeter Jays. Just like that.
3-pointer makes it a 6-point Pottstown lead.
Braylon Tinson. How about that last name?
Pottsgrove has gone stone cold. Fast break, no good. Good hustle by Pottstown. It's like a hockey game here, back and forth. And Rinda will calm it down a little bit with that little jumper. Cuts it to 4. His first bucket of the second half.
Yeah, big basket by Pottsgrove. They need to get something positive going. Starts at the defensive end. Need a one-and-done stop against his active Trojan club.
17-footer, in and out. Stroger with a rebound and off the bench. Knocked out of bounds by McMiniman. Good play. It's Pottsgrove ball.
Nice job by Stroger coming in. Really worked and got some good inside position. Got a second shot chance for the Trojans. Coach Duke's going with his line change like the Flyers Penguins tonight. Maybe just 3 guys hop over the boards and the next line's on. Here we go.
That last group expended a lot of energy. Comes Allen, he's been a little quiet in this half. Long one all the way. Pottsgrove again, not able to dial it up from down deep.
Pottstown doing a much better job rebounding too.
Sweet looking pull up by Augusto, but still couldn't connect. Rinda clears, and here comes Pottsgrove.
Sure, Pottsgrove would like to get Manny Allen going a little bit. He continues to struggle in the Pottstown swarming defense. Another turnover.
Good defensive position by Glaze. That fired him up. Let's see if it fires up Pottsgrove.
Very impressive defensive quickness from both teams. Obviously, Allen and Sibley with great speed. You got to have some good team defenses to stop those guys, and we saw that the last 2 possessions by both clubs defensively.
Glaze, nice strong take, and he gets the foul.
There you go.
Glaze is fired up.
Glaze now with 6, and he goes to the stripe, going for the old-fashioned 3-pointer.
He can cut that Pottstown lead to 1. Back iron, though, and it stays a 2-point Pottstown lead.
Another underrated thing in a Pottstown-Pottsgrove game is foul shooting from here on in. Last 10 minutes of the game.
Again, Sibley drives into traffic, throws it up. Here comes Pottsgrove the other way. Glaze, nice spin, kicks it out. He was fouled. Probably will not be a shooting because he was not shooting.
Neither team in or near the bonus yet. So, play on.
I'll tell you, I like Glaze underneath. I'd feed him down low. He's got some nice movements, low post.
Yeah, and he does a nice job with finding seams when a teammate drives and penetrates. Does a great job of showing hands and finding the open area to get fed the basketball.
Scott Palladino calls timeout for Pottsgrove. 1:04 left to play, 3rd period. Trojans up 39-37.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Negotiating and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of a case are one of the most important aspects of family law.
The team approach gives you a competitive advantage, and there's a lot at stake, so you need an experienced family lawyer.
I'm here to lay out all your options so that you can make the most informed choice. I feel really great when a client says to me, I couldn't have done it without you.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow.
Learn.
Succeed.
I am.
1:04 left to play, third period, Pottsgrove ball. Dave, I don't have a 41 in my program. I'm going to guess that's Nadir Ward. There's Rinda, been a little quiet lately, and Pottsgrove's just not getting the bounces they got in the first half.
Pottstown has stayed in that zone. A lot of success, taking Allen away and really done a great job on the shooters.
Good D by Rinda. Here comes McMiniman.
Good call. Good call.
A little too much body, and Pottstown found themselves in the penalty early in that first half.
Officials really doing a nice job of letting the kids play, not being ticky-tacky, letting the kids play, being consistent and fair with their calls. And I think that's obviously added to the presence of the game being a good one.
McMiniman out to Ward. Looks like real little last shot action here. Dave, I had you move so I could see the score. I don't think you can see the clock now. Sorry, man.
It's all right, brother. We're all good.
Nice pull up, and again, Pottsgrove misses the easy one. Rinda goes up, puts it up, and scores! Rinda will tie it at the buzzer heading into the fourth period. Pottstown and Pottsgrove all knotted at 39.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville,
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
The whole game. Maybe a little bit of a lull after that helter-skelter third period. And again, Sibley drives into traffic. But again, he gets bailed out with a foul call.
Oh, that's a great first step. Fearless.
Sibley with 17 so far. And back irons the first one.
Pottstown's go-to guy at the offensive end, for sure.
1 of 2. And it's a 1-point lead for Pottstown, and they're going to come with some full court pressure. McMiniman gets it up over the timeline. And Pottstown still trying to double team. They got the Falcons a little out of whack. That will settle it down. like Pottstown now back at a man-to-man. Ward all the way down the baseline. Glaze will kick it back out to Rinda. Rinda, remember, just a sophomore. That's 21 points. Glaze has it flicked away. And the Pottstown fans not happy about that, but they're going to call foul.
Yeah, it's that point in the game where no matter what they call, one side is not going to be happy, the other side is. Falcon Nation loved the call, Trojan Nation disagreed.
Next foul by Pottsgrove will send Pottsgrove to the free throw line. Glaze has it rejected.
Pottsgrove being patient.
Open three-pointer on the way is good by Jeremy Thompson. And it's a 2-point Pottsgrove lead.
Nice execution on the out-of-bounds underneath by the Grove.
The Pottstown answers at the other end to tie it. And a steal. Augusto. And it counts. The defense again pays off for Pottstown, and Augusto will go to the line to try to finish the three-point play.
Big steal and great finish and concentration by Isaiah Augusto. Good hustle.
Oh, good hustle by Augusto.
Yep, right in front of us. Stayed with it. Like the effort and energy he's displaying has really brought it tonight for the Trojans.
Right now, it just seems like Pottstown has a little more intensity.
Absolutely. Jackson almost got caught looking the other way.
Yeah. Open three-pointer, Augusto! Oh, my!
Trojans' biggest lead of the night to 5.
Augusto now with 11-6 in this half. Thompson kicks it back out. Ward might have gotten away with a shuffle there. Pottsgrove just does not look comfortable offensively at all. Inside, Rinda puts it up and scores.
That's a good guy to find when things aren't going your way for the team. Find Rinda.
Pottsgrove now kicking up a little. They have to kick up the intensity defensively because they need something to wake them up offensively.
Pottstown went back to man-to-man. Pottsgrove stays in that zone.
Augusto to Sibley. Open Augusto there, back iron.
Good choice by Sibley. He kicked it out to the hot shooter. It didn't fall, but I like his unselfishness.
Glaze out top to Ward. 3-point Pottstown lead. Again, Pottstown all over Pottsgrove. McMiniman will go to the line to shoot 2.
No, Pottsgrove has not had those early, easy lock and load jumpers that they had in the first third of the game. Pottstown really playing some master lock defense, locking them down. McMiniman with the smart adjustment says, I'm going to take it to the basket, draw the foul, and get to the stripe for some freebies.
That's his 5th point. He was 1 of 2 from the line in the first half. We'll get another one here. It will stay a 2-point game.
Manny Allen back after an extended rest.
Jackson out top to Elliott Moore. Augusto has had the hot hand. Nice little spin move and the left-hander by Palomar.
Terrific inside spin. Body control by Palomar.
Rinda will throw it up and gets fouled. He will go to the line.
And I think that's a good adjustment by the Falcons. They got to take the ball to the basket at this point.
Yep.
Pottstown has had their way out there in the passing lanes, tips and steals and deflections. Get there, Pottsgrove's probably a little bit better foul shooting team than Pottstown, so let's get some freebies.
All right, Rinda has just looked automatic at the foul line. He now has 24 points. I have 6 of those coming from that strike. And that one nestles home. And once again, we have it's 2-point lead.
30-second timeout.
Yeah, Dave, the more Pottsgrove works it around the perimeter, the more they look like they're just disorganized and gives Pottstown a chance to double team. So I agree with you. Penetrate.
They've done, just like I said, a wonderful job of getting out in the passing lanes and creating havoc, really being active with their hands and their feet. And those are things you have to do against Pottsgrove. And they really made the adjustment of not letting Pottsgrove get comfortable at the three-point line. And if you remember, Pottsgrove jumped out with 3 threes in that first quarter and looked lights out. Well, that has not been the case. Pottstown has really tightened it up out front. And again, the adjustment the Grove is starting to make now is, hey, we've got to take it to the basket. So it's a great adjustment by the players and both coaching staffs back and forth here in a great ball game.
4:23 on the clock. Pottstown has, from what I could see, 2 players with 3 fouls. One is Elliott Moore, the other is Palomore. And Pottsgrove, with the players on the court, only has Glaze with 2.
Pottsgrove going a little trap.
I like it, yeah. And Pottstown calls timeout. Hey, what's good for the old goose, good for the gander.
Yep. Coming back at you, and Coach Dukes got the call right before the trap.
It looks like it took the Trojans on the court by surprise.
Yes, I totally agree. And great maneuver by the Falcons.
All right, we'll take a quick break here. Go to commercial. We'll be back after this.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside. Kept on saying,
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
This is the Mustang mentality. Grow.
Learn.
Succeed.
I am a Montco Mustang.
To my knowledge, that's the first time they've come out with pressure, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's the first time they've...
Well, they rattle some of those younger kids. And here we are back at Pottsgrove High School. Pottsgrove still staying in the zone, but they're going to bring it out a little higher. Be a little more active on it. Yep, Allen is going to bring it out to Sibley. Nice little pull-up floater, no good. Isn't it amazing, Dave, what a little pressure on the defensive end can do for you?
Good things happen when you play defense. It gives you a chance every night. If you can be a consistent defensive team, you have a chance to win every night. High school, college, and pro.
We'll stay Pottsgrove basketball. We need a shoot tie. As far as the foul situation, any foul by Pottstown, still 1-1. Pottsgrove is not in the penalty. They have 2 more to give. Oh, nice crossover by Allen. Allen all the way downtown and has it knocked away by Palomore.
Great block by Palomore as Allen took it right to him, and Palomore sent it to the seats.
There's Rinda, who's been the high scorer. Jeremy Thompson off the pick. Thompson will pull it over. Glaze, nice drive, scoops it up and scores and ties the game.
Great patience by the Falcons, taking their time and finding Marlon Glaze.
And now it's Pottsgrove controlling the tempo on defense.
49 all, partner, under 3 minutes.
Allen had it knocked away for a second, but a foul's going to be called. Allen will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
And it's free throw time.
Yep.
Who's going to knock down the big free throws? Tight ball games.
Pottstown wants to call timeout, quick timeout.
30-second timeout. Maybe trying to ice Manny Allen a little bit.
I don't think Allen, well, he hasn't shot tonight from the free throw line. And we don't have any stats on his free throw percentage there, do we? Or no?
I do not, but I will say that it's amazing to look at our stats that the Trojans have held Manny Allen to 2 points tonight. That says a lot about the team defense the Trojans have displayed, because you're not going to shut him down with one guy.
Nope.
You need a whole team to shut down somebody with his speed and his quickness, and the Trojans have really displayed some great perimeter defense and really focused on him to keep him out of the paint.
He will be at the line with the game tied at 49.
And the always precarious 1 and 1.
Yep. Next foul by Pottstown puts Pottsgrove in the double bonus. That one Netzel's own.
There you go, Manny. He's probably saying to himself, man, I feel like I haven't scored since the first quarter. I haven't scored in over an hour.
I think he might have had the first bucket of the game.
I think so. I think you're correct.
Drains 2 big ones here. And it's a 2-point Falcon lead. And they're going to come with some full court pressure, Dave.
Yep, back to the trap.
Pottstown breaks it. Pottsgrove bringing that 2-3 zone out a little further.
It's good and that's bad.
Long 3-pointer on the way. Wow. Elliott Moore, his second 3 of the game, and he has 8, but his contributions on defense have been invaluable.
Ty Elliott Moore, what a night. Coming off the bench.
Oh, they only gave him 2, my bad. What are we at, 52-52? Oh, okay, so it was a 3.
There they go. That's the
Behind
guy.
the defense. 54-51, inside of 140 left to play.
Sibley now with a season high 22.
Glaze has a ball screen for Mohammed, and they're going to call a foul. And it wasn't a very overt foul.
No, the Trojans got to control those emotions. You don't want to get the officials upset and get a costly tee at this juncture of the game. I know you may not agree with it, but sometimes you just have to accept it and stay focused what's in front of you.
Glaze has 9 points. His first free throw was that one. We'll have another. Every foul by Pottstown here, and then Pottsgrove will be shooting 2. Falcons with only 5 team fouls. Back iron on that one. And rebound to Pottstown up by 2, 124 left to play.
Big pull, big rebound by Jackson there on the foul line. That's another area that sometimes happens at the end of games and foul shots. Guys get a little lackadaisical with the check out, and somebody sneaks in.
Oh, here's Allen. Allen has it hammered away.
Oh!
Wow. They're jumping all the way down the Stowe.
Gage Sibley. That was like a Patriot missile shot out of the air.
I think they called a foul on that one. I couldn't hear with all the ruckus.
Yep, they did call shooting foul. Got some ball in, obviously got some skin. They were up on both sides of the bleachers here tonight with that block.
Allen with a smooth stroke. His third free throw of the quarter. He can tie it right here. He does. And a timeout by Scott Palladino. 54 all, 1:08 left to play, fourth period. We'll be back after this.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Wow. Who would have thought it came down to this when it started out with a 16-point bulge in the first quarter? But here we are.
Great game, entertaining, and everyone is in the gym. Got a good one to see, and so do we.
Yep.
Glad you're here with us on the PCTV network.
Pottsgrove's going to do a little half-court 1-3-1 here. Oh, that might have been a double. Sibley in traffic. Over to Jackson. Jackson double teamed. Out to Elliott Moore. Nope, no call. Foul on the floor, not a shooting foul though. Next foul is.
Yep, he got McMiniman for the reach in or with the body, but as Al mentioned, that is team foul number 6, so the next one will be the 1-and-1.
Here comes Jackson. Jackson pull up, no good. Wow. Carnage on the rebound. And it's going to be Pottsgrove ball.
Wow, after all they've been through now, Pottsgrove, what do they do with 42 seconds to go? Do they hold for one? Run something special? Coach Palladino might call for a timeout.
Allen working the ball out top. We're at 27. Allen behind a glazed screen. Timeout Palladino. Wow, what a finish. Love it. And you feel the energy from both sides. We'll keep it here.
Yeah, Coach Palladino got a chance to get one of his snipers, Jeremy Thompson, back in the game at the timeout. You know he's going to set play.
One concern, I think, if you're Pottstown, is you don't want to be too aggressive on defense because you're in the double bonus.
Yeah, double bonus, right. But at the same time, you know, you can't sit back and hope Pottsgrove misses. You have to play your solid defense and move your feet. Right. And again, Pottsgrove has to be concerned with the Trojan speed, the Trojan athleticism. Can they handle and make good decisions and make good choices with the basketball?
I was worried we were getting thrown out there. We're not. We're allowed to stay.
They weren't warning you and I for bad behavior over the PA?
Not yet.
All right, my man. Here we go. I love this. Is awesome. This is great. Fans on their feet, cheerleaders on their feet. Great to see.
Allen will trigger the inbound. Goes back to Thompson.
Pottstown goes man-to-man.
Ball is knocked away. Elliott Moore with the hands in there, but will stay Pottsgrove ball.
And Elliott Moore has done wonders for the Trojans. Can he do some more great work for him?
McMenamin gets bodied, and they call the foul.
Just as you called it, just a little too much body there right in front of the Pottsgrove bench.
Scott Palladino gave the call before the official. And he does officiate, or at least he used to.
All right. J.R. McMenamin with maybe 2 of the biggest free throws of his career.
I'll tell you, Pottsgrove and their free throws, they've been deadly.
Yes, they have. They've made a lot of good free throws down the stretch, and we talked about that, how important it is in these tight ball games.
2 very smooth free throws. And Pottsgrove on top by a deuce.
Coach Palladino going offense, defense, gets Muhammad in the game. Pottstown takes a timeout.
Dave, if you're Pottsgrove, do you go a little full court pressure or not?
I think their intention, it looked like that they were going to get a little soft pressure. Now that they got a chance to think about it, they may change it up. Since Pottstown may have seen it, they may stay with it, depending on what they're comfortable with. A lot depends on what you're comfortable with and what your kids have practiced. You know, all teams practice these situations. What do? Hey, we're up 2, visitors got the ball 15 seconds. Do you practice your soft press? Do you trap one time and fall back? Do you just go straight 2-3? Do they go to the 1-3-1 trap or the man? And these are all things that Pottstown has to be ready for, because sometimes, no matter what you draw up, they change the defense. And in that case, it's time for Gabe Sibley to take over and do his magic.
As far as three-pointers, Augusto has 1, Braylon Tinson has 1, and Elliott Moore has a three-pointer in the first half. That'd be gutsy to step back and take a 3 if you're wearing blue.
Go for the dub. 14.3, Pottsgrove showing some pressure.
I like it. It's going to take a little extra time to bring it up.
And I'm sure they're going to try and deny Sibley the ball. They'd like to see anybody else but Sibley have it.
There's 0.6 of a second off the...
Might have to stand ourselves to see this finish.
Going for Augusto. Augusto over to Jackson. Jackson, crossover Jackson, throws it up, no good. Loose ball, Thompson has it. Thompson on the floor, and that'll do it. Wow.
Officials are talking. They may put some time back on the clock or not. They're ruling no.
What a finish. Assuming we are finished. Dave, there was some time on the clock, but it was probably about a second maybe.
Yeah. And it's jump ball. Question number 1, if they do put time on the clock, whose ball is it?
Right. That'd be huge.
They're putting
8-10.
8.
I think that's a good call. There was so much going on over there. It was hard for anybody to keep track of what was called. Hard to hear.
A great job by the Falcons diving on the ball. And now they'll just have to, Pottsgrove basketball, so they just have to inbound it. Pottstown needs a miracle steal and toss.
And that'll do it.
That's too late.
Whoa! Wow. What a game. What a game. All right. 2-point Falcon win, Dave. And I'll be back to wrap it up after this.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the fire pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
56-54. Pottsgrove wins. Dave, some scorers you have.
Yeah, big night for Sibley with 22 for Pottstown. Augusto with 12, and Ty Elliott Moore, the energizer, off the bench with 8. Just a tremendous effort by the Trojans. So impressed with how they came back, that huge deficit in the first half. Their intensity level, they have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. In fact, I really hope that them and the coaching staff use that as a springboard for the rest of the season, because if they keep playing like that, there's a lot of wins on the schedule for them. They'll really have a lot of fun the rest of the way if they can put out that effort and energy like they did tonight.
You know, and also kudos to Pottsgrove. It looked like they were starting to wilt in that fourth period. They decided to crank up the defensive pressure, and it turned the tide.
Yep. Rindo with his career or season high with 25, McMinimum 9, Glaze McMinimum 10, Glaze 9, and Thompson with 8. So some decent scoring from a lot of guys. And the other thing that we liked, we saw a lot of clutch free throws by the Grove down the stretch. They settled in. Things weren't going their way, and they found a way to pull out a big backyard rivalry game. And Coach Palladino and staff have to be proud of them as well.
You know, and a lot of good effort all around. But I have to mention again, Manny Allen, when he got that shot blocked and half the gym was going nuts, he kept his head and hit the 2 big free throws.
Yep, great senior leadership, great senior poise, little things that people talk about, and it certainly showed up there with Manny Allen with coming up big for the Trojans down the stretch, or for the Grove down the stretch.
It was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
I wish they were all like this, man. This is great. All right, thanks for tuning in. 56-54, Pottsgrove wins. Have a great night.